We're going on a mini road trip. Let's go. So we're going to be headed over to kind of an area that has an amphitheater, a restaurant. There's an observation tower that we're going to check out, and then there's some docks we can go fishing from. I brought the fishing pole, try our luck. See if I can break this loser streak. I haven't caught a fish, it feels like months. Yeah, no, it has been months. Alright, so actually I think we're in the town of Belle Glade. If I'm not mistaken, a lot of these towns are only here because of the sugar industry, which is really interesting. I don't know why I've never ventured up here. It's only about an hour and a half from where I'm at. It's not far at all. In fact, it's probably a half hour further north than where I normally go camping. Oh, this is weird. I've never been on one of these bridges before. One was called Torry Campground. Alright, we're here. Let's check it out. Okay, there's the amphitheater. All the way down there is the observation area. I think we might check that out when we get a little bit closer to sunset, maybe in like a half hour. Sunsets at 8:15. It is now 7:09. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the fishing pole and see what we can catch. Hopefully we can catch something. Now there is a restaurant that I wanted to go to, but I did not see any cars in the driveway. So we may have to change plans a little bit and go somewhere else, which is fine. God, there's like bugs out here. Yeah, there's mosquitoes. Yeah, for sure. So hopefully when I get out to the lake over here, I won't have any bug problems. Mosquitoes. Oh, I do have mosquito stuff. Yeah, they're flying around. That's crazy. You can get dengue or something. We don't want that. Actually, what I'm going to do too is I'm going to put on my sunglasses. Oh, flying around. It's already. They hit me hard. All right, hold on. Let me put some of this on. By the way, this is Sawyer's. It's great. All right. I feel it. I got you. You don't like me. You don't like me. You're really not going to like me now. Whew. Just bathe in this real quick. Violated so early on. Oh, happens to the best of us. They stopped immediately. This stuff is great. Sawyer, whatever. Welcome back. Oh, this stuff worked so quickly. I used it. Well, I don't know why I'm surprised. I use it when I go to the Everglades. I mean, technically, we are in the Everglades. Nice. So the weather report was saying high UV index, and I believe it. This sun is not kidding around. So I drove through a pretty solid rainstorm on the way up here, but it cleared up as soon as I got probably 10-15 minutes into West Palm Beach. It's like it never happened. Florida weather's interesting that way. It could be storming across the street. And that's mostly because it's so flat here. There's really nothing to stop clouds from just hanging out. Or to keep the clouds from hanging out, I meant to say. Like if you go to Washington State, you get the Cascades. They form pretty much a wall. So the entire western side of Washington is just wet. And the eastern side is very arid. Florida, it's like, nope. It's all just opened up and rains whenever. I miss Washington. I used to go out there all the time. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I might have to try some top water, I think. So I have not had much luck with this worm. Pretty much ever. But I got faith. This is, I think Lake Okeechobee is right across. There's a berm there. Or a levee. I think we call them levees down here. So we're at the bottom. Let's give it a couple of jerks. I didn't bring my bait caster. That's what I normally do top water on. I just like the way it feels. It's a little bit more sensitive than this one. Launched it right where that other disturbance was. Whew, I'm cooking out here. I'm going to try a swim bait. That might work out. So, I think what we're going to have to do, I'm going to take this off. I got this little kit on Amazon. Man, that was a big fish. It has almost everything I need. I've really enjoyed it. Let me see here. So we'll stick you back in here. I think you were this weight. Yep. So just do. My dad always called it the fisherman's knot. You just do a few twirls around. 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever you're comfortable with. And you go through. All right, I know you want to get caught. I hear you. Let me see. There we go. Lick it. Give that a good pull. That ain't going nowhere. Make sure you say that. Give her a snip. So now we're rigged for top. Let's see how we do. Nice. So when you're pulling on this one, I like to have the rod pointing up. That way the impeller is at a good angle to spin. And it makes this bubbling sound. It really drives the fish nuts, usually. Hear that? It's my favorite. So, when in doubt, I usually run that, and then that's it, usually. If I can't catch anything on this guy, I'm a horrible fisherman. So wherever you see that water make a disturbance, it's going to want to launch the bait in that direction. Just see if we can upset somebody. I don't know if it's gar that do that. I am not too familiar. This guy's over here playing music. I don't know if you could see this, but all the mosquitoes are pulling in the dragonflies. They are just going to town. Did you know the dragonfly is the most successful hunter? Like, its success rate is the highest in the animal kingdom. It's kind of cool. Like the little Apache helicopters. Also, let's see if I can go towards the end here. I'm going to cast. I didn't know there was such a beautiful flower there. That's really cool. I'm going to try to cast. Here, let's do. I'm afraid to hit the plants, so I'm gonna go a little to the left. Here we go. Just trying to bring it in a little. Oh, there's a huge crane over there. Is that a sandhill crane? I'm so bad with bird names, yet I love taking pictures of them. I don't know why. Totally gonna get a solid tan out here though. Especially with this sunblock or bug stuff on me. Here we go. I'm gonna launch it right on this guy. Boop! I'm gonna make a loud one. There we go. Louder. Here we go. Just let it sit for a sec. Oops. My dad taught me something. You take the rod and you put it in the water a little bit. Sounds like a scared, injured fish. Injured fish, not scared fish. I mean, could be scared. Sounds like I was casting halfway across the lake. I bet if I had some live bait, man, better clean up. You know what I forgot as well? I forgot my water. I didn't bring water or anything. I didn't bring snacks. We're roughing it today. I just drove out here. Just let it float. I don't know if you can see that. That is a big bird, man. Oh, he's got a nest up there. That cloud, thank you. Although, because of that storm that's out there, we're not going to catch a sunset. That's unfortunate. I don't know if you could see it on camera here on the action, but you could see the vapor trail, that airplane being illuminated by the sun. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Oh, come on. I don't think this lake is all that deep. All right. So I think we're gonna call it.
Anything, bro?
Nothing.
What you fishing for?
Bass.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Stay out here. It is a little.
You gotta wait.
A little smart.
Yeah. It's Nicholas, and then my last name, Amodei, Amodei.
You from out here?
I'm from down south. Yeah. Good luck. Yeah, it's Nicholas. Nicholas. You see?
That's you?
Yeah.
I'll subscribe.
Thank you, boss. Appreciate you. Have a good one. So this seems to be an entire RV park type of a situation, which is awesome. And I think there's a bar or restaurant over there. So once the sun disappeared, it cooled off significantly. Go figure. All right, let's put you in there. Let's get you in there. Let's kind of wedge it. It's not going to go anywhere. was trying to be slick and I dropped my sunglasses. My super expensive sunglasses that I paid. They're prescription. Okay. I paid a whole $50 for them. I know. Holy cow, Nick. Holy cow. I am sweaty. Alright. That was really cool, that young guy that wanted to support the channel. He's like, yeah, I'll sub. And it's like, what was I going to tell you? Yeah. So when I go out and do these things, I get a little self-conscious, obviously. Like most people probably would be like, I think he's watching my YouTube channel now. Some people get self-conscious and stuff, and they worry about what people say, what their, what their opinions are. You're being judged or what have you, but I really think that most folks really don't give a damn. They just walk by, they see somebody on their camera or on their phone. And if I think about it, really, that's kind of my reaction when I see somebody with their camera out and their phone. Like, oh, they're recording something. I wonder what their channel is. It's mostly what I think about. So, somebody said on the internet, embarrassment is an unexplored emotion, or something like that. I think it was embarrassment. So maybe there's something to it. It just charge you up a bit. I'm gonna top this off and see if there's a little restaurant nearby. It says it's open. It says it's called the Drawbridge. If you could see that. I don't know if you can see it. I think you can only go about this close. Either way, we're gonna go check out this Drawbridge place, and I'm gonna attempt to record inside because I want to learn how to be comfortable with this. I want to be able to accept the fact that I'm gonna be recording in front of people. Those young guys are on the other side of the lake where I was filming the Osprey. They're dedicated. They're in it to win it. I think he's got swim baits though. Hopefully he catches something. I usually use these baby bass. I think I showed it on one of my videos. It normally does really well, but I don't know. You're out there for 15, 20, 30 minutes, you don't catch anything in that one particular spot, you move on to another. I'm just not feeling it because I know the further out I go, I'm gonna be like just attacked. And there's bunches of gnats in here. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying. I don't think it'd be fun for you guys to see bugs and stuff flying across the screen constantly. Alright, so anyway, I'm gonna go drive over there and I'll meet you back at the parking lot if it's still open. If it's not, then we'll figure something else out. Okay, bye. I'll show you. That's what it looks across the way. Alright, so the restaurant is up here. Doesn't look to be open. Does that look open to you? I don't think it does. We're gonna go to the taco spot. Okay, so tacos are 5 minutes away. Alright. Let's check it out. Two carnes tacos.
Con tortilla flour.
Corn, please.
Con lettuce, tomato,
Everything the way it comes, the way you guys normally make it? Yeah.
Okay. Do you like hot sauce mild, green, or red hot?
Hot.
Hot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not a little bit on the hot side.
Okay.
And then like a Diet Pepsi?
Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, no, only Pepsi regular.
Regular Pepsi then.
Regular.
I love these little places like this. The whole vibe is really cool. Is that mine? I got too excited. Alright, we're at Martin's Tacos. I got 2 tacos. I think this was $8. And a crisp can of Pepsi. Lime on top. She assumed I would go with medium. Yeah, that is spicy. She was correct. But it's delicious. Anyway, so. I love local places. I want to support them as much as I can. Corn tortilla. Yeah, that's real steak. That's not frozen. Shaved steak. That's real steak. Wish I had ordered more. The spiciness is coming through. It's not over the top, although I did not put that much, but the flavor is really nice. Fresh cilantro. Look at that. Down there. Now, with my Pepsi, I'm more of a Coke guy, if I'm being honest. I asked for diet. She's like, we don't have diet. Diet's for babies. I was like, you're totally right. Sorry, man. Anyway, shouldn't say that. But we are going to lime it up. It is good. Okay. So that was our outing for today. A little impromptu. I felt like I owed you guys a video. It's been a while. It's been 6 weeks. I recorded a ton of content for Tennessee because in the last video at the end I said I was going to Tennessee. I have like 3 videos, but the problem is I'm just not sure how I want to tell the story just yet. So that might be shelved for a little while. But wonderful trip. The trip was more about supporting my friend. He's starting a business. I wanted to be there for him, help him through it. I thought we were going to be more hands-on, but unfortunately he got bit by a tick and it was this big fiasco. We were worried about him getting Lyme disease and all kinds of stuff. So we really couldn't do a lot of the things we wanted to do on my during my trip. So we had to pivot. They were still so accommodating and trying to make sure that I was having fun and that we were doing activities. So I love them for that. But yeah, it was, life throws you curveballs, so we still got to go to a few places. We got to go to the waterfalls, Mammoth Cave, and then we went to a small town. It was really quaint. There was murals and things like that. And then one other spot was this really, really old pharmacy. I thought that was super cool. I love old stuff like that. That's going to be the video. Thanks again for watching. If you got here this far, please make sure you guys subscribe. It really helps out the channel, and hit that like button, the notification bell, and maybe leave a comment. I don't know. Anyway, that's going to be it. Talk to you later.